It's me, bitches. This guy is fucking stupid. Stand in front of a chick with a mouthful of animal dicks. I'm like, you can do it! You hang in there!
Stop eating, you fat bastard!
Shut the fuck up! I'm rich, bitch!
Eddie, what have you done for me lately?
How's your mama?
Well, how's my mama? I beg your pardon. I'll slap you in the mouth with my dick.
Hey guys, Tough Crowd Podcast, what is it, 9?
9, I believe.
And it's the Heckler Special today.
And we're all together again.
All together.
Yeah, we're all back.
The Heckler Special.
Finally, yeah.
Except I was a bit late today.
You were
guys
late.
nervous?
I was late. I was 10 minutes late as well.
I was an hour late.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the show. Today is a super special Heckler Special. We'll be showcasing some prime examples of when stand-up can go wrong and how different comedians choose to handle themselves under pressure. Now, up first we have Louis C.K.
A personal favourite of the show.
Yeah, a regular on the show.
A regular, of course, and why shouldn't he be? In the clip, he's got about 10 minutes left in his set, and he's getting abused by what sounds like a redneck, which I assume is in the front row, and I think later on his wife. And he just tears them to bits. And it's one of those examples of when a heckler kind of does all the work for the comedian just because what they're saying is so dumb.
Yeah.
Louis just kind of has to let him speak and then destroy him.
Yeah.
There's very little effort required.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I always wonder, is hell like organized? Is it clear where you're supposed to go? Is there like a schedule to your damnation? Sir, please don't fucking, I know only you, I'm the only one that hears it, but this guys, really, I'm so close to finishing the show, and when you talk, I hear it in my ear, and it fucks up my timing, and it makes my job hard. So could you not talk during my act, please? It's only 10 more minutes. I am talking. I'm looking right in your fucking face. Why wouldn't I be talking? Do you share eyes with another person?
Last thing you can do is share hair.
What's that?
Last thing you can do is share hair.
The last thing I could do is share hair. That is the shittiest heckle I have ever heard in my life. That is the dumbest thing any human being has ever said to me in my entire life. One time I was walking down the street in New York and this guy walked up to me and went, boo! And that made a lot more sense than that shitty heckle. The last thing I could do is share hair. Why didn't you just say you're fucking bald and ugly? That would have made... It was a weird way around the baldness. Wait a minute, he said share, so I'm going to say hair. You can't share hair. It's the last thing you can do. That's how little hair you have. All right, good luck with that, sir. Good luck with that. Whatever you're going to do. You'd pull your pants up? If you were me, you would pull your pants up. That now just became the dumbest thing anybody ever said to me. This is remarkable. You're like Mark McGuire breaking a record and then fucking taking it to the next level. That was amazing. What's that? I don't have an act planned? I've been fucking doing my act for 40 minutes, you daft cunt. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't have an act planned. I've been trying to do it, but you're in my fucking ear. I asked so nicely for you to be quiet. Really nicely. There's only 10 minutes left. It's hardly worth it. People hate you. People that don't know you hate you. That can't feel very good. All right, let's take the hostility down. I'm sorry I called you a daft cunt. I really am. I'm seriously sorry. I don't like talking like that to nobody. I'm not sorry, sir, that I said your words were dumb, because they were. That doesn't make you a bad person. It just makes you odd.
What I love about Louis is so calm and collected
Yeah.
the whole time.
He handled it perfectly because, to be fair, he did ask them in the beginning,
Yeah.
like, just please be quiet.
Yeah.
So he gives them a chance. He doesn't fly off the handle straight away. He's a professional.
No.
But then if you push him, you get what you deserve.
Yeah. Well, and like there's the famous, we've already talked about this, but the famous episode on this first season of his show.
Yes, the
with
female heckler.
The female heckler.
Right.
And how he talks about how
It's his passion. It's his
passion.
life.
It's
and
his 15 minutes of fame that he gets once a week.
Yeah,
and
and
it's the only time where he's happy.
By interjecting, you steal that away from him.
Yeah.
That's the one ray of light in his life, and you're taking it away from him.
He's just so like coherent and intelligent in the way he talks. You
Yeah.
just can't argue with him,
Even
especially
when-
if you're a dumb redneck who's drunk and just yelling shit. You're never going to win the fight, and he's just going to bomb because you said that.
He even called them a cunt, but he went to the effort of calling it a daft cunt.
Yeah, and then he apologizes for it.
Yeah,
He called him that, but he did it classy.
yeah, it's a bit
There's
of a
a difference.
gentlemanly cunt.
Yeah.
I mean, he smacked him down with verbal intelligence. I mean, it would have been easy to just go, oh, harder, make dick jokes at his expense. But he wore him down with pure wit.
Well, the guy was doing all the work for him.
Exactly.
Pull your pants up. You can't share hair.
Yeah.
Seriously, come on.
Such a desperate attempt to try and get at the comedian.
Little effort required.
Fail.
Who's next?
Rogan?
Arj Barker.
Oh, we're going to do Barker. Okay.
Yeah, we've got Barker.
You want to introduce that?
We did Arj, was it last week or the week before? We did him recently anyway.
Yeah.
We both agreed that we were fans of his.
Especially this clip that we have.
This clip is my favourite clip of his. He has, during one of his sets, some woman... Yeah,
chick.
She just starts randomly talking to him, like he's prefacing a joke, and then she'll just interject
in the middle of a setup.
Yeah, and like while he goes on to destroy her, she keeps trying to keep pace with him, and obviously she can't.
Yeah,
and I just think it's
one of
got
those
a really
strong female characters. I'm not going to let some man.
Yeah, she wants to be part of the show.
Yeah,
it's her show.
Yeah.
So yeah,
and they're always drunk, aren't they?
I assume she was. Yeah,
they're always leathered. Yeah.
Play the clip.
Here's a real true observation though. Seriously, why is it that every gym, pretty much in the world, has balloons attached to the outside of it? Gym? Yeah, gym. Gymnasium. I don't know what I've started here. I was like, no, you can just talk to the comedian anytime. If you don't follow something, then just ask them what they say. Could you please clarify that premise? I had to kind of yell at this one lady because she kept interrupting. Like I like to pause in my show between punchlines. It's like timing thing. And she would yell something out, and it just got really annoying. No, when I write jokes, I think, if I can just make 3 people laugh, then I won't get a lot of work.
Don't hold your breath.
Did you say don't hold your breath?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm not gonna hold my breath because then I can't fucking tear you a new asshole. By the 3rd or 4th time I started to lose my temper with her a little bit. Fairly yelled at her by the 4th, 5th time. First, I was the one that hated you. Now, everyone hates you. But I still hate you the most.
Here's your joke, Arj.
I didn't have the moral support of that guy over there. Finish that joke, bro. I can only put up with so much. I know some guys, have a way of doing it that keeps people always laughing, but sometimes I think it's really more effective to get it really quiet and let the person know that it's not fucking cool,
There you go.
I think that offered a nice insight too, the little interview he was doing in between.
Yeah.
Just the way he likes to handle it and the way he structures his comedy it makes himself susceptible to hecklers.
Yeah.
So
And if people didn't understand, there halfway, like in between parts of the clip, there was an
was an
interview
interview outside.
of
Yep.
him outside the gig. So it was like kind of cut into the
Yep.
clip. Yeah, it was interesting. It was a really good one.
I think what would have burnt that woman the most would have been the guy who says, "Finish your joke, Arj."
Yeah.
Because and Arj could have cut that guy down as well, but he chose to
Use the crowd,
befriend him.
get the crowd
and it
support.
kind of showed that woman, you yelled out, and I tore you a new asshole. This guy tore out, and I made friends with him. I reckon it would have just burnt her. Like she would have been so pissed off that her little.
It wasn't the fact that she yelled out; it was what she said. She just wasn't helping. She was just like,
well, first she just said gym, like he said,
yes, gym,
yeah,
gymnasium.
What are you dumb? Gym.
It's so good. And it's just like I love a good positive heckle. Because that's what it was. It wasn't like I'm going to get the comedian. It's come on, comedian, let's get this heckler together.
What I don't understand is you pay all that money to go see a comedian.
Yeah, that's what I don't
I need to put shit on. What the fuck? Why do you have money?
I think the people that woman, for example, I don't think she's going to see Arj Barker. I think she's just going to a show.
A comedy show.
It's something for her to do, somewhere for her to drink.
People who heckle are usually the kind of people who think they're funny themselves.
Right.
And maybe around the water cooler, they'll have a joke or something. They're like, I'm better than this guy. And so they just try and interject with their own.
They're not fans
shit.
of comedy either. They don't understand.
Yeah.
They're the office clown at Westpac Branch 614.
Like at the comedy cellar in the city, the Laugh Garage.
Yeah.
There's these guys who come down all the time. They're just bums. They do nothing with their life. They just come down to the comedy store and they just yell shit at comedians.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get any?
No, I didn't get. I've never got any from them, but I've been there. There was this one time.
When's your next gig, Will?
30th of October. Not October. Whatever this month is. What is this month?
May.
30th of May. Wow, jeez, I'm on the ball.
Wow.
Right
you know when you said what month is this, I didn't know.
Yeah. I lose track. Anyway, this guy was halfway through his set, and his name was like someone Kappa. And so some genius from the sideline yelled out, Warwick, as in Warwick Kappa.
Zing.
I know.
To be fair, that's brilliant.
Well, it was kind of funny at the beginning. Like, you got a couple of laughs, but he kind of like rode on that. Because
you see, if you don't understand, Will, there's a man called Warwick Kappa. Isn't it hilarious that he would yell out Warwick?
I think it's genius.
Oh, okay.
You get it?
No,
now?
I get it.
Now,
Oh, right.
See, that guy that yelled it out,
Yeah.
he should be on stage. He's funny, Will.
Maybe it was Warwick Kappa himself.
Maybe it was.
He has been known to do that.
He's not doing a lot these days.
I'm Warwick. Me.
But then he kept saying it throughout the whole thing.
Really?
Until the joke was really old and they had to get
God.
security and the manager had to come over and say, listen, guys, you're not contributing anything. Everyone hates you. Please leave.
See, just kick them out.
Yeah.
Don't come over and warn them. Just kick them out straight away.
Well, he did kick them out eventually. But
okay.
it's
Good,
the
I
3
guess.
warning system.
3-strike rule.
Yeah. Anyway, Joe Rogan. Time for Joe Rogan.
Time.
Now,
We've been talking about this one for weeks, haven't we?
this is yes. We're going to get this on. This is Joe Rogan, the famous comedian, tackling Carlos Mencia, the famous comedian, about him stealing jokes.
I like the way you said comedian there.
I know. A bit of like
Mencia.
in what's quotation marks.
Not your typical heckler clip. This is comedian on comedian.
Yeah.
But
The way you make it sound. Comedian on comedian.
That's hard. I'd buy that.
He's been accused, Mencia, that is, Carlos Mencia has been accused of being a plagiarist in 2005, stating he stole material from a number of comedians, including Ari Shaffir, who also features in this clip. It's not great audio, but you can kind of distinguish what they're saying. Just play the first clip. This is Joe Rogan. Where are they? They're at the
Comedy Store, is it?
They're at the
Comedy Store?
Yeah, Comedy Store on Sunset, wherever that is in LA.
Mencia has a set, and Rogan goes on stage to confront him about it.
Yeah.
If I'm right, isn't this the one that's owned by Paulie Shaw? The
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, dear.
The irony.
Yeah. That deserved it. Yeah.
You're violent, Julian.
Okay, so
I saw Biodome. I need those 90 minutes back.
You got through it all.
I don't know how. I really don't know how. Yeah, that's for you, Paulie.
All right, so first clip.
All right.
First clip, play that one.
All right.
I'm somebody important enough that he had to end the show by saying Carlos Mencia. That's who I am.
Yo, bro, how do you thought that is for Kyle? You don't know that nobody supports him. You don't know that nobody. If someone steals a rip from a song, that shit's in the news constantly. Motherfuckers steal shit and make it on HBO. They steal shit, they put it on television. What are you saying? Listen, I know you
He's saying that you're acting like a little bitch.
No,
Yes.
With me, motherfucker.
They're not agreeing with you. They don't even know what the fuck I do. They don't even know what the fuck I do. They don't know shit. You just talk shit. It's easy to say you steal shit. I could say you steal shit, but I don't, because I'm not a little bitch. No, let me tell you what I think. I think that every time you open your mouth, you talk about me, I think that you're secretly in love with me because you can't shut the fuck about me. That's what I personally fucking think. You always open your fucking mouth about me. You always say what the fuck you want about me. You never shut the fuck up. You never shut the fuck up. That's not for you. That's not for you.
This is for someone who creates their own shit.
That's not for you.
Yeah, you see that? You hear that cheering? These are cheers for someone who creates their own shit.
Those are cheerleaders, motherfucker. They saw you perform and they like you. And you know what? That's great.
I'm honest, bro.
So it's pretty chaotic. It's hard to hear what they're saying.
You get the gist of it.
You get the gist of it. So now I think you should play the Ari Shaffir comparison. This is a joke that Ari Shaffir told, and it happens to be quite similar to the one that Mencia told.
Grab your mic. This was mine. Go grab your own mic. I'm on stage right now. Go ahead and tell everybody.
You said you want to bring me up to say.
Yes, go ahead. Tell everybody.
You steal material.
What material?
Constantly, bro.
What material?
You already use Ari's bit verbatim about
Wait a minute. Oh, you mean the bit that either George Lopez did when he just did that fucking show?
Ari did it a long time ago when he was opening for you. You saw him do it.
When the fuck did he open for you? He never opened for me.
Dude, I opened for you and did that joke. In the rooms you performed it.
I was doing that joke before.
No, you weren't.
Yes, bro.
Absolutely not.
Here's this new thing. I don't know if you guys heard this. He wants to build a new wall all down the California-Mexico border. Like a 12-foot high brick wall. It's like 3 feet deep. So no Mexicans get in. But I'm like, dude, Arnold, who do you think's going to build that wall?
I propose that we kick all the illegal aliens out of this country. Then we build a super fence so they can't get back in. And I went, who's going to build it?
Okay, now, when did Ari Shaffir first perform that clip as opposed to Mencia? Because I know that particular clip of Mencia was from his first Comedy Central special around about 2005, 2006.
Yeah, well, I think...
it definitely predates it.
Definitely. Well, yeah, because he was opening for him when he was writing that special.
Yeah.
And he did that joke, and so it just makes sense that in his special it should happen to be a joke that someone supporting him did while he was on tour.
I know it sounds odd, but Mencia just sounds guilty when Rogan confronts him. His responses are so tame. It's like, oh, you only talk about me because you're in love with me. It's like, don't you have no rebuttal that's...
I know. It's like an intelligent human. It's like a parent confronting a toddler about drawing on the walls or something.
Yeah.
It's just like, he's just got nothing to say.
Exactly. He's not addressing what Rogan's saying. He's just going, oh,
you're
you
whining
hate
little
me.
bitch.
Yeah, you're a little bitch. You're just jealous of me. It's like, why don't you address what he's saying?
Yeah.
Clearly, if you're not guilty, clear the air.
What I find interesting, though, is at this particular point in the argument, the crowd that are there are on Mencia's side to begin with.
At the beginning, they are.
At the beginning.
Yeah.
However, as we'll find out in this next clip...
Yeah, they start to swing towards Joe.
Yeah, so this is the second part of the argument.
No, he says that because he's like everybody else. They're jealous because...
No one's jealous of you fat fuck!
Yes, you are! Yes, you are!
I'm jealous of anybody. It's not going to be a guy who steals material. I am inspired by other comics. When I saw Dave Chappelle perform it, I went home. I'm like, God damn, I want to write. That motherfucker was genius. It was brilliant. I see you and I go, just because you did another joke the other day. I saw you do a joke about licking a fucking asshole. It's like licking a battery. I saw a guy do it in Vegas. I go, well, that's where he got it from. The Reverend Bob Levy from the Howard Stern Show. You like to lift your material and then put on top of your material. You don't have anything about the subject, so you take other shit.
You know what?
Over and over again.
I don't want to attack. That's not true.
You're a great thriller who likes people's shit. I saw you do a bit about how dangerous it is for delivering pizzas. The guy delivering pizzas.
You are just a little whiny bitch like all the other whiny bitches. Yes, I'm a piss. You are. No, you're not. You're not a comic. No.
I am a comic. Am I a comic?
I expect that. That's okay. But you know what? You guys don't know me.
Mexican. Why don't you tell the truth about you being half German?
Does anybody know?
You know
card.
Is your name?
This is a green card.
And you can't legally change
you
your
cannot
name.
legally,
And when you legally change
you
your
cannot
name,
legally
that's how
change
you travel all the country.
You can't legally change your name. Not when you come
Is your
from
name
another
not
country.
dead? Is your name not dead?
Yes, it is, but everybody knows that.
It's so irrelevant, that argument about him with his name and his green card. It's just like him drawing at straws to try and win, just get a point on Rogan.
But Rogan brings it up for the right reason. It's because Mencia is just playing on that Latin stereotype, and that's all he does. He steals the joke, he adapts it to
that demographic.
He says it in his particular fake
little
accent.
voice and stuff.
And that's
his
the
name's
demographic.
Ned. You know, Louis C.K. is more Mexican than Carlos Mencia.
He has family in Mexico. That he
Louis
goes
C.K.
and
was
visits.
born in Mexico. He's fully Mexican.
Yeah.
And Carlos Mencia...
Because his dad's name's Luis.
Yeah. Man, it's just Rogan's a powerhouse. You can't beat Rogan in an argument, especially when he knows he's right, because you get trampled.
When he gets that pop from the crowd, when he says, "Am I a comedian?" It's the end.
Yeah.
There's no Mencia can say anything he wants. He's not coming back from that.
Yeah.
He's completely lost.
He's
the crowd.
dead though, Mencia. I think now. Rogan's pretty much killed his career almost. I guess he's probably still working, but I mean, who's going to see him is another thing completely.
Yeah. The big thing that particularly killed his career was Comedy Central pulling his show.
Yeah,
that was
because George Lopez found 13 minutes of his own material in his special.
Well, hold on, let's go. We got the rap sheet here for Mencia. Let's see what we've got here. It's yeah. Now, Bill Cosby. In his in Carlos's special, No Strings Attached, he performs a bit about Mencia.
I'm familiar with this bit.
Yes.
Do you know this one, Will?
No, I don't.
The bit about a father who spends years training his son for a career as a football player, and the son say, "I love you, Mum." Cosby performed a similar bit back in the 70s.
If you want to look that up, I mean, it's like the Irish Affair bit, but it's almost verbatim.
Right.
It's stolen directly from Bill
Damn
Cosby.
it, how can you get away with this? It's just so stupid. In the age of, internet and just,
Can't
social
you understand
networking.
that there's no way... Everything gets recorded. Everything gets put on the internet.
Yeah. You might have been able to get away with this in the 50s or the 60s or 70s because it was hard to keep track of stuff like that. But now everything's on YouTube. You're just not going to be able to
and let's say
get away with it.
Let's say you want to steal a joke. You're going to steal it from someone like Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
Someone
very the most famous comedian almost.
Exactly.
So stupid.
Yeah.
And he got away with it though for a little bit, didn't he? He did. Because comedians don't like confronting other comedians. It's like Joe says, you steal a riff from a song,
it's everywhere.
You get put in jail.
Yeah.
But if you steal a joke, it's so less tangible. A joke, it's so much more open to interpretation.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's hard to define what is someone's work.
I think as Mencia's fame grew, so did his critics, and they kind of they had a voice more because they saw this guy's making a career when none of his material is his own.
Some of it is. I mean, you can't take it all away, but a lot of his material.
Let's see.
Anyway, this is a final clip. There's a last clip from of Joe Rogan versus Mencia, and this features Mencia on the Sarah Silverman show admitting that he does steal jokes.
No, just you probably don't even think you steal jokes. You probably like O.J. Simpson. You probably run around thinking you didn't do it. I don't. You probably are. You're probably crazy. Are you? Maybe I am. What is it? I don't know. What is it? My shit is out there. Do you not know you steal? My shit is out there. Do you not know you steal? Yeah, of course I don't fucking steal. I don't sit around.
A lot of people out there are going to ask, why did they interview Carlos about this? Carlos is a joke thief. Carlos steals jokes, and we know this. And listen to me, and look at me when I tell you this with all honesty. If you think that I steal jokes, fuck yeah, you're right. Of course I fucking steal jokes. Are you out of your fucking mind? When I come to a comedy club, you better run, bitch. You better get the fuck off stage. Because if anything you say is even remotely funny, I'm going to make it mine. And all I'm going to do is say Mexican in the front. I'm like a rapper. I just sample shit and make it my own.
All right, that's it. I'm cutting him off there. No, I was a fan of his before.
Yeah.
I was a little bit now, but after hearing that, fuck that guy, man.
I know. Look at that turnaround. Just complete, obviously lying to everyone in that comedy store.
He was poking fun of himself there.
I know, but only after he knows I can't win this battle, I might as well just
if you can't beat him, join him.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Yeah.
When was this interview with on the Sarah Silverman show?
It wasn't an interview. It was just like a little segment that they did. It's you can look it up. It's
is this fictitious or is this actually...
It's him talking.
It's him talking.
Yeah, it's him talking.
Hold on, I think I've got it back up. No, hold on.
A lot of people out there are going to ask, why did they interview Carlos about this? Carlos is a joke thief. Carlos steals jokes, and we know this. And listen to me, and look at me when I tell you this with all honesty. If you think that I steal jokes, fuck yeah, you're right. Of course I fucking steal jokes. Are you out of your fucking mind? When I come to a comedy club, you better run, bitch. You better get the fuck off stage. Because if anything you say is even remotely funny, I'm gonna make it mine. And all I'm gonna do is say Mexican in the front. I'm like a rapper. I just sample shit and make it my own. Was that really my song? I don't know. But it sounds like mine. But it kind of sounds like somebody else's. It's a hit, bitch!
Jesus.
Yeah.
Very well deserved this one. I mean, really? Come on, man.
Well, what do we got time-wise?
I think we're done. That's it, guys.
Yeah, we're done.
All right. Before we go, all our podcasts, as of today, will now all be on YouTube. We've moved off SoundCloud.
Have we divorced SoundCloud, or is it an amicable breakup?
I have ill feelings.
I'm a bit jaded, to be honest.
Yeah,
they cut us off because we didn't have enough money to buy more minutes.
Yeah, and then
YouTube's loving it; doesn't care.
Exactly.
Yeah, YouTube's like a swingers party.
I was gonna say it's a whore.
Yeah, okay,
a cheap
it's
one.
Easy, yeah.
You can either search Tough Crowd Podcast, or if you want to go directly to the user page, the URL is youtube.com/user/Tough Crowd Podcast, all one word.
Subscribe to the page, and you'll also find us on Facebook, searching Tough Crowd Podcast. Thanks very much, guys.
Oh, wait, before we go, I think you can also go directly from the Facebook from the YouTube now, so that might make it easier.
Okay.
And this week we're actually going to close off. I've actually been able to pull some connections, and you guys know the US election coming up, right?
Of course.
Yes.
I've actually been able to get an advance copy of Barack Obama's latest campaign ad.
This sounds genuine.
Sounds like complete, legitimate truth.
This won't be funny. This will be just a nice bit of political news.
Listen, guys, this is the real thing. Have a listen.
We're not strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment to what I am thinking of. You would not get this from any other guy. I just wanted to tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and deserve you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna lie and hurt you.
I told you guys. I always come through.
Well done, Jules.
Yeah, thanks, Julian.
All right, we're out of here. So
thanks, guys.
Yep, we'll see you later.
See ya.